Good evening, folks. Well, I don't know how to say this, other than that we're an absolute embarrassment to the world right now. Liberals may not look at it that way, but everybody else does. Why? I'll explain why. The G7 summit exposes everything. The French, the Germans, the British, and everyone that always has looked up to us, we're now looking up to them. Why? Because the racist in chief that's in charge now, named Hiden Biden, is pretty much just doing everything they can to do it in his power. I mean, it is what it is. His son said the N-word I don't know how many times, and the media is silent, and yet they have yet to condemn him for it. But yet, when anyone else does it, it gets spread like crazy. Condemn this. Condemn this, mainstream media. But no, you're too worried about what Trump is when he's not even the damn president anymore. And another thing. What's so sad about what was going on is the Queen was walking without any struggles whatsoever in front of him. She's walking quicker than he was. Like, get away from me. I don't want to hang out with him. Oh yeah, and another thing. What makes us look like the laughingstock of this whole world? This whole entire Build Back Better whole thing isn't working. Let's look at all these things. For instance, I saw this thing the other day. Rosenbauer's already doing it for fire trucks, for instance. Rosenbauer's kind of doing an electric concept. This is over in Europe. There's electric fire trucks over there in Europe, but they're trying to do the same concept here in the United States. Rosenbauer has a few. Even Pierce, which is also starting to do it. They come out with a few electric fire trucks as well over in Madison, Wisconsin. Madison Fire Department over in Wisconsin's doing it. Okay. They even showed how to do it. They plug it in on the bottom. Okay. With that being said, with all the fire departments here in the United States, where you store the fire engines at, explain to me how you're going to plug a truck with that. Like, they don't have the technology to make that kind of stuff with the current fire stations they got right now. They don't even have the money to upgrade those fire stations where they store the equipment at. Explain to me where they're going to get the money to upgrade. These rural area fire departments don't have the money to upgrade. And they expect them just to upgrade like that in the snap of the finger? I'm sorry, but they don't have the money. And they expect them just to upgrade like that? That doesn't work that way. They're talking like a Venezuela, for instance. Nicolas Maduro, who is a socialist down there. But before him, it was Hugo Chavez, who called every capitalist a evil bastard. Excuse my French there. But it was pretty much all the truth. But he died, he ran for office in 99. Got it. And he ended up having a heart attack while in office. Socialism was going fine. Until they started running out of money. And there's some people down there, they were speaking in Spanish, clean Spanish. And they were saying this. And all the celebrities who are praising socialism, and all the morons on the left who are praising socialism, and all the Democrats who are praising socialism. This is what the guy, one of the guys, immigrants from Venezuela, who is coming up here, just had to say in Spanish. He said this precisely in Spanish. And he has a message for us Americans. You must be dumb if you want to believe in socialism, because it's just going to ruin your country like it did mine. I came from Venezuela. and Venezuela was ruined by socialism. Socialism destroyed my country. But you want to worship socialism? I got another thing for you. Socialism destroyed my country. I will not let socialism destroy my country. I went to America to get away from socialism. And that's what he said. But as of Putin, who everyone sees as an adversary, he praised President Trump, which he was trolling Biden. He says he praised him in Russian, saying that he didn't have any issues with Trump. But we all know Trump is an adversary. Trump had to unite with adversaries, had to get in front with them. But why did Trump always be in front of everybody? Well, for so many years, behind all these other Democrat and other Republican senators, we've always been behind everybody. We were always in last place, like Biden's doing right now. We were behind everybody. Everybody was always walking all over us, thinking we were the laughing stock of the world, until Trump came along. And Trump ran everybody over and told everybody how it was. He had to get his point across. Yeah, I get it. He was a bully. I get it. But you know what? To get your point across, sometimes you have to be a bully. That's how this works. You can't just sit back and just expect everyone just saying, okay, yeah, we had to do this to do that, to, you know, how that all goes down the line and everything else. You had to be harsh about it. Some of these countries don't want to listen to us, think we're just a joke. When Trump first came to the first summit meeting, they thought he was a walk in the park, until he actually told them how it was, because he was an actual businessman. There has never been a businessman run for office other than President Donald Trump. I don't recall anyone else being a businessman other than Donald Trump. And he made them pay. And he made them all pay for it. Germany paid for it. Even Great Britain paid for it. France paid for it. Hell, he made everybody pay for it. The French paid for it. They paid for it up front. And they made a good pay for it. He made a good payday on it. The Americans really made themselves look good because he made them earn it. Now, who'd want to deny that? Obviously, those foreign countries did, because they hate them for it. But time's of the essence because the French are now laughing at us. The British are now laughing at us because we got a racist in chief who keeps on falling down. He climbs up a ladder or stuff. I mean, hell, I laugh at that. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, that's what we got to put up with. People of his kind, of Hiden Biden, and then then everyone's just scared of Russia. People are just scared of Russia. That's just the way this whole thing is. Russia. Everyone's just scared of Russia. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the bell, and subscribe, and get more notifications, and I'll get back with you. You'll get more notifications, and with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.